So why is this so difficult? Why are we dominated by hate and lust? Why do half of all marriages end in divorce? Why do we lie to get what we want? And why do we seek revenge when we don't? Why are we all still miserable, yet all this incredible amount of stuff that we're blessed with? It's easy. The problem with your life is you. We all want to blame our circumstances. We get together and gossip about all the other people who are making us unhappy. But they have no control over our disposition. Only we do. If you're unhappy with your life, the solution is simple. Kill yourself. Did he just advocate suicide? No, not at all. Absolutely not. Strictly forbidden in the Bible. You cannot murder anyone who's created in God's image. We already covered that when we were talking about Moses' laws. That includes killing your own self. If anyone is pushed to the point of suicide, I guarantee if you think you got trouble now, you don't even know the meaning of trouble till you get to the other side. I am absolutely in no way advocating suicide. I didn't say kill yourself, 2 words. I said 3 words. Kill yourself. So what do I mean by that? I mean kill your ego. Kill that part of you that says you are the most important thing on this earth. The self-esteem movement is a complete joke. Humans hate their circumstances. They don't hate themselves. I used to like Joe Foe says this one thing it nails it right on the head. He says people complain, "Oh, I'm so ugly, I hate myself." You don't hate yourself. If you hate yourself, you'd be glad you were so unattractive. The problem is you love yourself. That's why you hate your circumstances. Jesus didn't have to teach anyone to love himself. Lucifer is the master of that. It was Lucifer who said, "I will make myself like the Most High." And then he started this whole self-esteem cult in the Garden of Eden when he told Eve, "You can be like gods yourselves." Now, to some extent, you can be like God yourselves, but not the way Satan meant. In 3 of the Gospels, Jesus says, "If anyone will come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me." This is what I meant by killing yourself. Crucify that part of you who thinks you should be king, so you can be replaced by the King of Kings. So many Christians believe that the whole point of salvation, or the whole point of Jesus, is to get us salvation. No. The whole point of salvation is so that we can serve Jesus and become more like him. He says in Luke 14, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother and wife and children and brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. And whoever does not carry his cross and follow me cannot be my disciple." Now, he's not talking about hating your family. This is kind of what we said before. It's not about emotions and stuff. He's using hyperbole to say that if we cling on to these things in this world, that we just love them so much, we won't let go of them for a greater kingdom, that we have no position in that greater kingdom. It says it more clearly in John 12, "Whoever loves his life will lose it. But whoever hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life." In Revelation 12:11, it tells us they have conquered Satan by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, as they did not love their lives so as to shy away from death. So this is the key. Let go of your pain. Let go of your anger. Let go of your jealousy. Put it on Christ, on the cross, and crucify. Be baptized as a symbol of your death to this life and your resurrection to the newness of life. In Matthew 11, Jesus says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. The reason his is light is because we all carry the stress of the world on our shoulders like Atlas. It says we're always worried about what's going to happen next. But even Yoda knows that it's fear. It's the fear of the unknown that leads to aggression and all these negative, hostile feelings that we have for other people. But if you're a child of God, you don't need to fear. We can be secure that in the things that actually matter, God will provide. We can let go of fear, and once we let go of fear, we become free to actually love one another. So we don't have to fight each other anymore for these stupid little scraps like dogs in this world. Alright, so today, I'm going to give you a choice, and it's a choice that has eternal consequences. You can cling to this life and everything in it trying to make your own happiness. If you do, on the last day, your spirit and your body will suffer the second death, as you're thrown in the lake of eternal fire. I said, however, if you die to this world right now, today, no matter what happens to you from here on, you have assurance that Christ will raise you up on the last day with a perfected, incorruptible body. And you can live an eternal life in a renewed, perfect paradise.